Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play of the game Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are continuing with the quest The Lion's Den. I think this is going to be the last episode of this quest. Or maybe I'm just a little bit too hopeful. I don't know. Right now what I want to do is to wait for the captain to wake up so we can have a chat and see if we can conclude all the investigations. But I think it's a little bit too early for that, so we're gonna wait few more hours. Then after that I really have to get some sleep. Character is really tired. So hi.
Right. I found out all I could.
All over just one night.
As I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Poor guy's
your
set up.
soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who
Okay,
might
guess I have to
you?
be.
That is
Right.
Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. Just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let
Sorry.
him speak then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Hmm.
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa,
Racist bastard.
who did
I don't
kill
like
Chertan?
Musa too, not because he's black, because he's Muslim.
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozov of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you? Silence! You aren't gonna let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
That can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Take command of the human forces. Yeah. Which one should I go with? Take command of the human forces. I think it's still in
So
powder.
Grozov was most likely trying to steal black powder. It's very valuable, and often gets stolen, I've heard. But Chertan caught him in the act. There was a fight, and that's how it ended.
Me? Stealing? What impudence!
What do you base this on?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Chertan disturbed Sir Grozov, and he spilt the powder.
I've had enough of this. Another word and I'll have your tongue cut out.
But Sir Grosov, why are you getting so worked up over this simple fellow? You don't have anything to hide, do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Grozov went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Chertan.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grozov, what actually happened?
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
I feel so diabolical. At the same time, I'm happy that I'm doing this. Mention the herbs planted in the chest. If I say it's planted in the chest, let's go with the
You
first
brewed
one.
it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make Dollmaker potion. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
That's enough. You'll die, you liar.
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grozov, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Don't make this harder than it needs.
Keep away from me.
Calm
You'll
down, sir.
hang,
Calm down.
you
Shut
bastard.
up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear?
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
The hell? Did you really do that?
Ah!
You're just gonna die now?
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the
Look
king
at the
of one
blood.
idiot. It's just a pity Chertan had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Alright, I guess now it's just gonna end in this place. Can I rob him in front of all of these people? I pick up his body
No
and
need to
take.
worry. Just because I spend all day
Don't mind me, guys. Just taking his body somewhere so I can rob him and you wouldn't see me. Like here.
You robbed that dead man! Surrender at once!
Alright, alright. And he didn't have much money on him either. 16 grotions. Yeah, he was cheap. For someone who is such a nobility, it was so cheap. At least Crow had 1,000 in his chest that I happily took from him. It was so good. So I should go to the bathhouse. Where am I now? Yeah, the other way. Let's go. You know, it was not really guilty, Crow was, but it felt really good to do this. This is one of the fewer games that you get to be an actual douchebag and, you know, sometimes do diabolical things and be outright evil and still feel good and everything go your way.
I've traveled the whole world.
Like the last time that I bribed that guy in the mine and still killed him. Or this time that we framed someone who was not actually guilty for this crime. Well, he was guilty, but not for this crime exactly, so it still feels great. Alright, Catherine. Time to have one last talk. You're still sleeping? For God's sake, woman. How much do you sleep?
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlitz.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
So, Catherine, can I have any more conversations with her?
What was our...
It's a bit steep. Well, so you have to help them sort out their...
And when they leave...
See, now you remember...
Okay, that was stupid. Let me see. My energy is 58, still very low. That's okay. I think if I go talk to him and we start the next quest, it will automatically get better. Or at least that's what I hope. And we're finally going to leave this place. And it's going to be a big battlefield after this too, if everything goes well. You know, last time Zizka was the one who ambushed us. Now we're in the same team. So it's bound to be quite interesting to be on the other side of the ambush. And let me see. Do I have any perks? Nope. No problem. Alright, I'm ready. Cats.
Alright, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. But the really heavy shit is still ahead of us. I can't imagine how I'm going to explain to the king that Sir Grozov, who he personally put in charge of his soldiers, is a murderer.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad, and Sir Stibor will back you up. I heard Sigismund wasn't too fond of Grozov.
It's just he can't say it openly because the other nobles wouldn't like it. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Said let's await.
Okay. I think the quest is over.
So the devil jumps in from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arms, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off.
Please don't kill me, guys.
Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
Am I the only one who's seeing these guys? The rest are blind. The devil. Oh, that was the armory. Are we not gonna play this? It's just going to be a cutscene? Come on, I'm a little bit disappointed. Ah, okay, I can play. Thank you, thank you. Come here, little boy. He's dead. What kind of sound is that, man? Even if you're gonna die, at least sound a little bit more honorable.
Wonder you're still standing.
Which one is an enemy? Kinda hard to tell sometimes. He's dead too.
You got it. Yeah, don't spare it.
And you're dead. Remember how there was just one of me and many of you? Didn't that just change? Ah. Hello, Commander. This is you, isn't it? It's just a soldier. Maybe it's just a soldier. Cool guy.
This doesn't look good. You robbed that dead man.
Yeah, I did. Who has a problem with me robbing some dead men? I do it because I can. It's none of your goddamn business. Go fuck yourselves. Of course I'm going to loot everybody. What do you think of me, huh? Looting is a part of my job. I'm happy that this is finally done. Took over it and we got our hands on the finger of God. Ain't that just great? They rob everybody. So many people around here. Nice. Oh, Cats is here. Can we talk?
You fucking traitor.
Calm down, or you'll faint again. You've lost a lot of blood.
What now? What are you going to do with me?
Should I let him go, or should I fight with him? He was not necessarily a very bad guy or anything. I didn't hate him.
Go.
What?
Get lost, I said.
You think I'm going to forgive you for this? Next time.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I did what I had to do.
Are you trying to convince me or yourself?
You don't understand. This is about saving King Wenceslas. That's going to require a few sacrifices.
So, the end justifies the means, eh?
So, off you go.
This isn't over, lad. Got that? We'll meet again.
Okay, then let's fight.
So you have a weapon. Big deal.
Should I kill him dishonorably? Take off your weapon.
Divole, you nearly hit me, damn it.
I know.
Hey, put that away.
Come on.
You want
Take
to
out
kill
your-
me, you fool?
Yes.
Watch it with that weapon. You hit me.
Okay, let's fight. Ouch. You wanted death. You got it. I wanted to be merciful. You wanted to be an asshole. There was nothing I could do about it. Yeah, I'm taking everything that you have to. I'm gonna try wearing them this time. Yeah, that's a better looking hood. Instead of that, yeah. And I better change that too. Actually, no, the red is more beautiful. I'm gonna stick to it, although it is the enemy colors. I'm still going to stick to it. This one. Yeah. And we'll keep that. And travel shoes. Nice. Also, let's move these to our horse. This instead of that. If I have this one, stamina and speed gets better. So I'm gonna go with that. Okay, the things that I have here, I have to get rid of a few things. We can drop you two, you two. Yeah, we're good. I should remember I should read these things later. Alright, let's go talk to Zizka, I think.
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right. What we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, who's that fella over there? The one who fought on our side?
He's called Crow. We met in the camp. I wouldn't say he's our ally, but he's against Sigismund. He killed the Cuman's commander and blew up the ammunition store. It's a long story.
Fucking hell, now that's a man. I like the sound of him a lot more than a lot who've settled into Devil's Den. Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
Yep, let's go together.
The sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
Finally,
We
the quest
did.
is over.
And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Alright. Dancing with the Devil. That's the name of the new quest. Was that Catherine? Yeah. Let's talk to her. She promised a few thousand kisses, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you coming with us to Malashov?
And what would I do there?
What's wrong? Are you upset?
Am I supposed to be happy? Ah, for Christ's sake, you're all the same. Why do I even bother trying? You'll all just end up getting killed.
If you're talking about that plan, well,
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff. But I heard what Ada said.
what did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh mercenaries, armed to the teeth. My God! I should have slit his throat that time I had the chance at Trotsky.
Yeah.
We must defeat and capture von Berghoff.
Aye, there's always some we must with you fellas.
Look, if we succeed, we'll free our king.
Who gives a damn about some king?
Everyone.
Come on,
He'll
that's
drive
all they've been
Sigismund
doing from the
away
beginning.
and end the war.
Ha! You lot, and your big plans.
What's the matter? You didn't mind what we were doing until now. And all of a sudden...
Until now we chose our foe. One we stood a chance against. And engaged them when we had an edge. And for some time now we've been getting into wilder and wilder enterprises. But go. If you must.
Why is she overreacting?
And try not to die there. Damn it. In the meantime, I'll wait at the fortress in Sukdal. That's where we'll meet.
Okay, why did I lose reputation exactly? I think I should go and get some sleep now. My energy is very, very low. And finally, I'm at a place that I can actually do it. I cannot believe that I went and did the whole Lion's Den quest without sleeping even once. I didn't sleep even once in that camp. Can you believe it?
What the hell? Greetings, Henry.
Crazy.
Slept well?
Yeah,
Quite well. And you?
Delightfully.
you're too happy for a guy who's about to get married. Let's sleep a little bit. Nice. Just with 4 hours I get to 100. I don't know, maybe I've opened some sort of perk or something. Whatever it is, I'm happy. My inventory, let's drink or eat something. Where are my food? Here. Good. I have enough energy and nourishment. Everything is just perfect. Hey Matt, how are you doing, boy? You are very, very useful to me in that previous chapter. I'm glad that I had you by my side. Alright.
Ah, Sir No 7.
So,
My respects.
Bishka, let's talk.
What awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle, in the best case scenario.
And in the worst?
Things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
Alright, seems like this is a point of no return in the game. Let me just check everything that I have. I have a lot of money too. Maybe it's not such a bad idea to get to the town and get some good stuff for once. I have a lot of money on me. So why not? Let's go there, see a blacksmith, sharpen our things, repair our stuff. In short, be ready for a rather difficult battle. So, I hope it is still... Yeah, I think we can still have... We can see some people. It's not too late. So, there is one armor here. One blacksmith and armor there. Yeah, I would rather go see them because they're next to each other.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Let's go, girl. Let's go see what we can get. The butchers.
Whoa.
Here they are.
Come and take your pick.
Let me see if I have anything on the horse that I can sell. Now's a good time for it. What was this one? I moved my inventory anyways. These are not that much important. The pistol, I don't want it. Crossbow, I don't care. This and this. Blacksmith.
How can I help you?
First,
What
let's
do you have
trade
for
a little
sale?
bit. The things that you would get out of my hands. Alright, none of the things that I added. Literally none of them. It's okay though. So far I'm selling 577 groshans and he only has 300, so I should get something in return. Don't care about any of these things. That is not good either. I like this. Ain't too bad. 177 for that. 3 kids. Yeah. 3 of you. Okay, let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening. Aye. Thank you, sir.
Good. A little bit of money and some new gear there. And you.
Lord be with you. Show me.
Let's see more interesting things here. Like this one. This is 123. The one that I've been wearing is 116. Good. I'm gonna sell this. This to the basket. Instead, 1,000 for it. Oh my god. Okay, it's alright. 125. What I'm wearing is 109. 500 for it. 2,000. Okay, it's too expensive. I'm not gonna go for it. These things here. The Noble's gauntlets. My gauntlets. Hourglass. The hourglass ones are 119. The normal is 112. I don't want it. Thank you. This is 112. 103. 300. 800. Okay, that's too much. I don't care about the rest. Alright. Let me see. Is there anything else that I want to sell here? Yeah. We're good. Yeah, we're good here. Nothing else. Alright, let's haggle.
I'd like to discuss the. All right.
I have to still spend 1,000 something. My god.
Aye. I was glad to be of help to you.
Alright, I spent quite a lot of money on this one. That's fine. Let's wear this new one. Looks nice.
Sir?
And if I wear it... Oof. This is good. I like it.
I'll be closing soon. Shop while you can.
Sure. Let me see. Is there any... Yeah, there is a sharpening wheel there. There are more blacksmiths. What about a tailor? There's a tailor right there. Should I go visit one? Doesn't matter really. I guess the sharpening wheel would be enough for me. Come here. Let's send these things that we don't want to the horse again. Bloody knife. What is this? It has... I cannot send it there. Okay, interesting. I'm just gonna keep it. Moving things to the horse. Moving things to the horse. Do I need the sharpening wheel? I have 96. No, I don't actually need it.
Easy.
So, we did what we needed to do. And now, let's go and start our quests. Back to the Devil's Den. When I get there it will be night, so I will sleep a little bit more. There's no problem with that. I can set off in the morning perhaps. Could go at night too. Morning is better. If we're not gonna sneak around, we're gonna engage in full-on battle. I prefer to do it in the morning. I can see stuff at least. You know, night is only good if you want to sneak around. Otherwise, why would you bother, right? So.
Good evening, Henry.
You too. And an even better night.
Are you suggesting something?
Or maybe I am. Can we talk? Catherine? Nope. Can't. You know, for the past, I don't know, 50 hours that I've been playing this game, it's kind of interesting that I got lucky only once. And even that was not by intention. At least not entirely. Let's just get some sleep. Actually, let's stop the sleeping and instead sit down and read some of those books that we've got, shall we? Have you read this? I don't have the required skill for it. Should have drinking level. Okay, this one is 86% done, so alright, start. Took me just 1 hour. I improved my agility too. Is there anything else that I need to read? Lore books, skill books, maps, letters, recipes, the military sword. Thank you. Yeah, let's continue with our sleep until the morning. Good morning, word. 2 bandages, thank you. Is there anything in this pouch? Don't think so. Alright. Let me see the time. We still have, yeah, like 20 minutes. We can start the next one. Yep.
I'm back. Good. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
I'll wait with you.
I'm not drinking today. But once we have von Berghoff locked up...
Alright, so doesn't matter how much time I spend. I could have just started the quest last night. It's fine. Apparently we have to be there at night. You know. It's one of those quests.
I say him, what do you expect when you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening,
Look at
Capitaine?
Henry, so handsome.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're going to get to work, Zizka. We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malashov forever.
So tonight?
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move. I can't wait. Sorry to disappoint you, Hinek. I need you in the village. Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Caden. Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempak, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard detail. I don't know shit about firing.
Well, at least it's some kind of experience.
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchman.
The Duc de Bourgogne once showed off such a bête lourde in Champmol, and I was there.
Is
I want
that
to punch
so,
him in the
Baron?
face whenever he
Do
talks.
you know how to handle it?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubianka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into 2 groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job.
Set fire to a haystack. Make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls.
And the rest will go like this. Listen up. Malashov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern. Fortunately, Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye,
I've been
it's
into
to be
Malashov
expected
before.
they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this time we've got artillery to back us up. We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right
I
out
think
of
this
bed.
is that part of the game that some of these characters at least are gonna die.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Suchto Fortress.
Any place better dead than that shit hole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Pitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashov before the cock crows.
Alright, this is bound to be an interesting quest. We have a whole army this time. And we're experiencing the past events, but this time we're on the right side.
Fuck.
What's
Don't know
wrong?
whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
The ugly side of war. Oh, we knew that we were going to get our hands dirty.
What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
Well, I don't know if...
Listen, von Berghaus in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
It's a very hard choice, man. How can I choose? Either way, good people will die.
You're right. The trap must be sprung.
So, let's go and do our job and hope things don't get fucked up for once. If anyone runs for
At
the
the
forest,
same
let them
time,
go. The
setting
other
fire
yokels
to a
are out of
village
luck.
is the exact same thing that I started our whole journey, you know.
Leave him be. Can't help anyone anyway. What you keeping at? We've a job to finish. Get to it. I'll be watching you. See whether you do what you're supposed to.
If it comes to it, I'm gonna kill you too, Devil. You know that. I don't care for you that much. Killing innocent people. It's exactly what happened to us. Ugh. entirely happy with what happened here, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you. Just go. Let me see. Get the villagers to flee. Can I save anybody somehow?
What do we ever do to you?
You won't die. Just run. Get away. Hide in the forest.
One life is one life.
Everyone, follow me.
And this looks like
Follow
hell.
me.
Oh
Come
my
on, men.
god.
After me. Come on. Over here.
I'm here now.
How did it go? Is everything all right?
Not at all. Damn it, Ziska. These things shouldn't have happened. It's absolute terror.
But that's how it goes. That's the price we must pay for apprehending that fucker von Burghoff.
But it's others who paid the price. Innocent people.
What the hell do you want? You want to free our king? Otto von Burghoff is the key to Wenceslas. Freeing the king is worth a few lives. Even innocent ones. And the houses? They'll be rebuilt.
Fuck. Damn it. So what now?
Help will soon arrive from the fortress. We'll hide on both sides of the road and ambush them. With that, the trap will have been sprung, and von Burghoff will be left with just a few men at the castle. We'll make quick work of them.
I understand.
Good. To the task, friend.
Okay. This is hands.
Wait for orders. Put that torch away, or the watch will see us.
Alright, alright. Should I talk to Hans?
I don't have time now.
Is there something other than waiting? No, I have to wait. And I cannot see shit when I put that on. There's a lot of them ahead. Yeah, I thought it would feel much better to do this, but it really doesn't.
Good. But the opposition! You're under attack! It's a trap! Look out! They're attacking us! Fuck this for a job.
Somebody hit me.
Beginning.
Okay. I don't even want to do this anymore. Just doing it out of habit, you know.
Come on, men. After me.
Once the thief, always the thief, I guess. Yeah, I'm coming. Let's go.
Let's go. Everyone to me.
The trap was sprung.
And those poor wretches are in God's hands.
We're in a war, aren't we?
Up to our ears, Sir Hans. Up to our ears. It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is not for you.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am. Kalani, we got leather.
and other go ahead to check out Fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry, open up the first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
Alright.
I understand. Let's go.
Exactly. Off you go. No time to waste.
Good luck, fellas.
Good. The guards are busy with the fire in the village on the other side.
Alright guys, this is the part where I'm going to wrap this episode up. I think we had enough. Honestly, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of time before recording the next one. It was too much. You know, I was about to enjoy this quest a lot, but the way that it started, I'm not quite sure anymore. You know, I understand the cause, I understand that we have a king to save, etc, etc, but burning down a village, killing people like this, you know, to this point of the game, everyone that I have killed was, you know, an asshole or a bad guy or something. This is the first time that I have to kill normal people, and it honestly doesn't feel good. Anyhow, so hope you enjoyed this episode, and you'll follow to the next one, because I'm sure many things are gonna happen in the next one. This is one hell of a quest, and I'll see you there. So take care for now, and we'll continue. So bye bye.